Money problems are often cited as leading cause of marriage discord. But is it really the lack of fund that drives couples apart? Well, we will explore how financial disagreements can ruin trust in a relationship. Welcome to another episode of Why Do Marriage Fail? This podcast, we are here to dive into real reasons why relationships or marriages crumble. I am your host, Damilola Eric-Ojo, a relationship and emotional well-being therapist with a passion for helping couples help them build a healthy and strong relationship. In our last episode, we explored the complex issues of infidelity. Today, we are tackling another critical iceberg waiting to sink that your relationship or marriage. Financial disagreements. Before we dive deep, please share this video, like and comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Imagine your relationship as a beautiful ship. I know I'm using ship a lot. As a beautiful ship sailing through a calm water. But then a financial storm hits it and you're faced with a rough sea and uncertain water. Financial disagreements can be a sign of a source of stress and tension in that relationship. If I am to define financial disagreement is not just about money. It's about our values, priorities, and trust. When couples have different financial goals, spending habits, or debt levels, it can create a tension and conflict between the two of you. But by understanding the root cause of these disagreements, you can start addressing them and build a healthy and strong financial foundation for your relationship. It is very important that we navigate this financial issue. Navigating financial conflicts requires effective communication, empathy, compromising, and there are a lot more that needs to be done. But I'll be giving you some healthy tips that you can use to navigate those disagreements and help you with the uncertain waters. So first and foremost, always work to create that budget that works for both you and your partner. I know that you want to create your own budget. It's good, right? But you also have to create a budget that works for both parties, apart from the one you create for yourself. You can create yours and share the idea with your partner for them to even see, but you should also have one that works for you two as a couple, as one. Another tip I would be giving you is prioritizing what you need versus what you want. So even if you are you're creating your budget and writing your goals, right? Always write about what you need, not what you want. You can write what you want after what you need. So it's very important. Once you write that, it helps you understand, okay, these are my needs and these are my wants. My needs need to be met first before my wants. So another point I would like to put is be transparent about your spending and debt. If you are owing, let your partner know. If you're in debt, let your spouse know. When you're spending, let your spouse know. What they mean by spending habits is let your spouse know what kind of person you are. Are you the saving person or are you the spender? We always have different people in a relationship. So because you're two different people, you have different spending habits. And if you have similar spending habits, that's good, that's fantastic. But most times, most couples do not have the same spending habit. So have the conversation about your spending habits so that both of you can meet at the middle point and be able to work things out, as to not to allow one of you to be lacking behind or one person to be suffering for the other. Another tip that I'll be giving you today is avoid blaming and shaming. So do not shame your partner for overspending. Rather than shaming, have a conversation about it so that the further budget you're going to make, the further spending you're going to be doing, it's going to be better. Do not blame them and do not shame them. Do not shame them when they have overspent or when they did not do right or when they made a wrong financial decision, because we know sometimes our spouses might want to invest in one thing or the other. It might be forex, it might be investment in agriculture and all that. So even if it eventually falls apart, it's all well and good. You don't need to shame them. What you need to do is give them words of encouragement and help them to make better financial decisions in the next one, because by you shaming them, they might not want to open up to you again about any kind of financial decision or anything they want to do when it comes to their finances. Another thing is, if you know you don't know how to create a budget, if you know that you're having issues with your expenses, your budget and all that, you can seek for professional help. Professional help in the sense that ask friends that are financial advisors, ask people that your bank accountant can help you, financial advisors that your friend can help you. You can speak to your friends that are good in creating budget and spending limits and creating expenses sheets and all that. You can speak to people about that and they can help you. Building a stronger financial future requires teamwork, discipline and patience. What did I say? Teamwork, discipline and what? Patience. These three are very important when making financial decisions. But here are some strategies that can help you achieve that financial harmony between you and your spouse. Like I said in the beginning, set shared financial goal, in the sense that you share your financial goals. You would have set it, written it down. That's your personal rule. You also share it with your partner and let your partner see what you intend to do and be able to help you, advise you, or add one or two of their input to make you make a better decision. We don't know it all. We're all learning and we're still learning, and we're learning and unlearning to relearn and learn again. Another point is invest in each other financial education. Most times your partner might want to go for masters, PhD, short courses and all that. Be there to support them. Also encourage your other partner to help you out in doing some certain things when it comes to the financial decision, when it comes to your education. Another thing is create a saving plan. A saving plan for you and your spouse. For where I come from in Nigeria, Lagos, I know most people used to say it's very hard to save, but you can create saving habits that can help you out. We have a lot of financial institutions that you could be saving your money in and get a little bit of interest on them, or save them for long-term goals or short-term goals, right? Another point would be avoid overspending, and that is why we talked about what are your needs, not your wants. So once you go with that rule of your needs first before your wants, you'll be able to avoid overspending and you'll be able to minimize your spending limits, right? It's not that you shouldn't spend or give out. Just make sure that you have a budget for everything. If you're giving out to people, to have a budget. If you have emergency fund, have a budget too for that. Another thing is cultivate the habit of gratitude and appreciation for what you and your partner have done. So if you're even able to meet 2% of your budget or your financial goals, give yourselves a thumbs up and pat yourselves at the back and say, well done team, we have done a fantastic job. So those are the tips I'm going to be giving you today, and thank you for tuning into this episode. If These thoughts of financial disagreements were a challenge. Just wait until we dive into the next iceberg waiting to sink that your relationship or marriage. That is the power struggle. In our next episode, we would explore how to navigate conflict over control and making decisions together and authority in your relationship. I know that is a big issue in marriages and in relationship. Do not miss it. Are you ready to build a strong and healthy relationship? Book a session with us today and let us work together to overcome that challenge or those challenges you are facing and create a brighter future for that relationship or marriage that you have right now. Do not forget, kindly follow us on all our social media platforms and also click the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Remember, relationships are worth fighting for. If you struggle with financial decision or any other issue, don't hesitate to reach out to me for guidance and support. Let's work together to build a strong and healthy relationship. Bye.